Last week, the One Mean Team was shown at a Ring of Honor pay-per-view in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, they are here. And like I said earlier, if any member, if Justin Pusser or Brian Johnson lose the fall here, whoever made the pin will become the new ECWA, one half of the new ECWA tag team titles. And if Breaker Morant happens to get pinned in this match, whoever pins him will become the new ECWA Mid-Atlantic champion. Miss Jasmine and Joel Blackheart at ringside.
I can tell you this, Phil, Breaker Morant and One Mean Team have no intention of losing this match.
Well, Breaker Morant, like I said, a mere 2.5 weeks ago, taking on Adam Chandler the Great at the Academy. One Mean Team came out to try to interject in a match. Chris Wylde, out of nowhere, showed up to the Academy, interjected himself in the match, caused a disqualification, attacking Breaker Morant. Joining forces with the One Mean Team to become the new faction here in ECWA, calling themselves the Draw.
Yeah, I brought my pencils just in case.
JD Luscious we haven't seen since losing the ECWA tag team titles at the Academy. Marcus Waters we see every single week teaming up with his brother Mike Waters, known as the Hotlanta Hustlers, each and every week at the Academy. Apparently, from what I've heard, Mike Waters got hurt.
Brian Johnson started things off and it didn't go so well. You wonder, is he going to make the tag? And it looks like he's going to.
Well, right now, the big man, JD Luscious, not really into comedy here tonight. He's a man with a purpose, too. They injured his tag team partner, Ooh La La, costing them the ECWA tag team titles.
They broke his arm, Phil. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and like I said, nobody's heard from Ooh La La in some time, so we don't know if he's healing, how it's going with him, or what.
Well, this will be an interesting contrast in styles for sure.
Well, just a Pusser just spat on JD Luscious.
I can't believe he would do that. What a show of disrespect. But that's what One Mean Team is all about, Phil.
And Justin Pusser just ran into a roadblock called JD Luscious right there. We've seen this many a times. JD Luscious is going to walk the ropes.
But one of these times the ropes are going to break, Phil.
Look at this for a big man. 300-pounder, I believe. Walking the ropes like a cruiserweight. He's going all the way into the corner.
Oh! That'll hyperextend the elbow for sure. Justin Pusser in a world of hurt. JD Luscious continuing to apply. And Jim Short's acting like they just won the Super Bowl, Phil.
JD Luscious now tagging into Marcus Waters. Our first time seeing him here at the Woodbury Heights Community Center.
Marcus Waters continuing to apply the pressure on that bent over elbow of Justin Pusser. This guy is mean, but to be honest,
referee Mike Keener
he's been overpowered so far.
Stepping in between Marcus and Justin. Justin comes out with a shot to the solar plexus. And Miss Jasmine grabbing at the boot of Marcus Waters.
Oh, look at that, getting in the way. Huge clothesline. Sorry about that, Phil.
That's right. And here comes Cinderella Man himself, Chris Wylde. Series of right hands to the side of Marcus Waters.
You talk about wrestling with a chip. I don't think anybody has wrestled with more of a chip on their shoulder than Chris Wylde in recent months.
These guys are working so well together. It's like they've been teaming up for a long time, but this is the first time we get to see them at full strength, the Draw.
But they've been hanging out ever since that alliance was formed. And Brian Johnson right now showing why One Mean Team are the current ECWA Tag Team Champions. Gonna cut off Marcus Waters, cut that ring in half. We've seen Waters do that many, many, many times, Phil, as part of the Hotlanta Hustlers.
That's right, they've been pretty much undefeated at the Pro Wrestling Academy, losing only one time.
Axe handle, twice. Axe handle off the top, that's all right. Wylde, I think, hurt his hand, landed a punch there. He is going to...
But Marcus Waters and his brother Mike Waters are probably the most feared tag team at the Pro Wrestling Academy right now.
Knife edge chop, whips Waters, and a huge back elbow. Followed it up by a leg drop. You got to think, Phil, just because of their size and everything. I mean, maybe I'm mischaracterizing them here, but I feel like the draw would want to keep a fast-paced match.
Oh, definitely. Well, like I mentioned earlier, the draw seems like they've been tagging together for a long time. In and out.
Brian Johnson flips over.
Justin Pusser now hollering in the face of Breaker Morant. A big boot to the stomach of Marcus Waters. Brian Johnson looking to suplex the big man. Ooh, didn't get him all the way over, but it was effective.
He was able to get him on his back, which was the intended result. Ooh, and stomping away on the arm, Marcus Waters. It's the first time I've seen Marcus Waters smile, Phil. Pusser continuing the aggressiveness, and Miss Jasmine again interjecting herself here.
There's a reason why these guys are called the one mean team. Justin Pusser's almost like the backbone, the hitman of the team. Brian Johnson's the talker, the one who will antagonize you.
Lull you in. And Chris Wylde couldn't have found any better partners
to ally himself up with. That's right.
To match his salty demeanor.
Well, we all know the history between Chris Wylde and Breaker Morant here in the ECWA. But right now, Chris Wylde's got Marcus Waters on the ground. Joe Blackheart and Miss Jasmine are taking shots at Marcus Waters.
This thing seems to have broken down to a certain extent. You're right, Phil. Chris Wylde unsuccessful in trying to win the Mid-Atlantic title back at the 50th anniversary show against Breaker Morant. And that frustration only continues to build. Part of the reason, I believe, why the draw was established. And of course, the quarterback for the whole thing, Joel Blackheart, you know he's playing a part in all this, Phil. He's the puppet master.
Joel Blackheart's, sometimes when he's not here, he's out there scouting talent all over the place. You know, he's often said that he's never managed a team quite like the original Blackheart. And he always wanted to put another faction together. After the LOD disbanded a few years ago, which was myself included in that faction, but right now he found guys in the one mean team to team up with the new Cinderella man, so to say, Chris Wylde. And so far they are looking very, very strong. Now look at this, Brian Johnson suplexing Chris Wylde, his own partner, on top of Marcus, and now body slamming his other partner, Justin Pusser, on top of Marcus Waters.
I was just about to say, Phil, you've got three individuals in the ring there, but one collective focus, one mindset. Right now it is to destroy the team of Marcus Waters, Jay Luscious, and the Mid-Atlantic champion, Breaker Morant. And maybe get Jim Shorts, too.
Right now, Marcus Waters with a jawjacker, taking shots at both Brian Johnson and Chris Wylde, but Justin Pusser cuts him off with a huge back elbow.
Covered by Pusser, only two.
Breaker Morant and J.D. Luscious just itching to get their chance inside the ring.
Maybe they should get some powder or something. I thought that was funny. Come on. Don't scowl at me.
Come on. Chris Wylde setting practically wrapping up Marcus Waters like a pretzel.
I don't think Waters even realizes right now. Wylde just punishing him.
Talk about humiliating Marcus Waters here. Marcus Waters trying to make a comeback with a couple of shots here to the solar plexus of Chris Wylde. Ducking a clothesline. Chris Wylde going for a sliced bread.
Wylde's going to pull Waters into the corner a little bit. Cover.
And if you saw what Chris Wylde did right there, he took Marcus Waters and practically drug him over to make the pinfall, as if he knows he doesn't want Marcus Waters to get over to make that tag. Chris Wylde up to the top rope. Missing a swanton bomb. Huge clothesline there, practically knocking the head off of Chris Wylde. Coach Jim Shorts and Miss Jasmine and Joe Blackheart on the ring apron. Mike Keener doesn't know what to do.
Kick them out.
Yes! Referee Mike Keener throwing them out. The referees are coming out. Mike Keener just threw out Coach Jim Shorts, Miss Jasmine, and Joe Blackheart from the match. Even matchmaker Joe Zanoli's making his way to ringside to make sure all the managers go back to the dressing room. Head of security Frank Monty out there pushing Joe Blackheart to the back.
Jasmine is furious right now, Phil. Will they let her sit here? Maybe she can sit here. She promises not to interfere. What ramification will this have? Marcus Waters backdrops. Brian Johnson catches Pusser off guard.
There's the time to break a Morant.
Oh, Morant hits the clothesline, and he's going to hit him again.
I don't know if you noticed that, but Chris Wylde took it upon himself to exit the ring as Breaker Morant got in. He wants no parts of Breaker Morant.
I think he's just calculating his next offensive.
Breaker Morant now, look at this, going for his famous Hurricanrana.
Right under his own partner. Oh, wait a minute, Chris Wylde takes out Jay Luscious. And then takes out Breaker Morant with the super kick. I don't think, is Chris Wylde legal? That would have been for the Mid-Atlantic title.
Wow.
Somehow Breaker kicked out.
If he would have pinned Breaker Morant, we would have had a new ECWA Mid-Atlantic champion. Chris Wylde now making the tag to Brian Johnson.
Number 1 is the loneliest number. That's why Brian Johnson works in pairs and trios. Ducks the clothesline. Springboard double back elbow. Jay Luscious back to his feet now.
Breaker Morant now.
Breaker
looked like he made this. I think he made the tag to J.D. Luscious.
I don't know if he did.
Chris Wylde once again exiting the ring. Breaker Morant's going for Chase.
Wait, I guess, Jay is the legal man then. Wow.
Breaker Morant chasing Chris Wylde to the back, leaving J.D. Luscious and the one-man team in the ring together.
Wait a minute, Breaker Morant's in the heel locker room. I mean the bad guy locker room.
A series of right hands taken down. One-man team, and here we go.
Oh, double kick to the midsection. This is where these guys excel, Phil.
Boom! Double Dusty Rhodes-like elbow by J.D. Luscious on the one-man team.
Can Jay Luscious avenge their August loss of the ECWA Tag Team title? He does have Marcus Waters back in. They're going to send one-man team. Cuts them off. Ooh.
Marcus just shoved Brian Johnson into his own partner.
Big spine buster by Waters, but he can't make the pin. Jay Luscious, the legal man. Pusser cuts him off with a back elbow. Luscious collapses to the mat. Waters sizing him up belly to belly. No. Pusser cuts him off.
Marcus Waters now sending Justin Pusser outside the ring. Brian Johnson left inside with J.D. Luscious.
Wait a minute, it's Adam Chandler the Great.
What's Adam Chandler the Great doing here?
He's the 4th member of the Draw, as we know.
Spear on the J.D. Luscious and Adam Chandler the Great.
Mike Keener had no idea. The referee, of course, the managers banned from ringside. Adam Chandler the Great just sitting there.
Adam Chandler, the 4th member of the Draw.
And that is going to do it, Phil.
Unbelievable. Adam Chandler the Great coming out of nowhere, appearing at the Woodbury Heights Community Center.
13 seconds. your winner and still ECWA Tag Team Champion, Brian Johnson and Justin Pusser.
What I tell you, man? Chicken, you know what? Turned into chicken salad instantly, man.
The Draw, the most powerful faction here in ECWA. And look at this, Adam Chandler the Great, the fourth member of the Draw, appearing at the Woodbury Heights Community Center to help the one-man team and Chris Wylde out in this match.
Well, it does appear as if the Draw has won the evening, using the extra man in their alliance.
Joel Blackheart always has an ace up his sleeve.
Well, we know what the ace was tonight, that's for sure, and I don't think Mike Keener has any idea what happened.
J.D. Luscious and Marcus Wooders appeared out, hurting out of it.
If there's any consolation for J.D. Luscious, it's that it seems like he's never going to beat One Mean Team anyway.
I'll tell you what, Brady, this is a very, very scary faction right here. The One Mean Team, Chris Wylde, Adam Chandler the Great. At full strength, who knows what these four competitors could do here in ECWA. This is the start of a new beginning and a new era here.
Look at this. I don't think the fan quite knows what to make of this motley crew, but I'll tell you what, they are one thing tonight. They are winners.
Last month, it seems like the PCA imploded. Faction's pretty much done. Right now is the era of the Draw.
What a statement.
We let that song in. I'm a glad who told us to go home. Who's the Draw? Remember that. These are the people in the building. We'll tell you when you can leave.
Well, what a statement the Draw has made here tonight. It is the Cinderella Man, Chris Wylde. It is the ECWA Tag Team Champions, One Mean Team. It is, of course, Joel Blackheart and Marvelous Miss Jasmine. And let us not forget, of course, Adam Chandler, the Great. What an incredible night. Chris Wylde just took my water. He just took my water. I need it. I'm going to lose my voice.
Scary faction. Joel Blackheart, once again,